Sports. And next up, we'll see Calvin Ridley. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Titans and the Vikings, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings. And this is what every one of these guys waits for each and every week, CD, that moment of anticipation just before the game begins.
I know most of these guys have played well over 100 games dating back to their high school days. Imagine that number could go all the way back to the Little League type of ball. But that excitement before a game, it never gets old. They all know how to channel it once they actually kick this one off, though.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And they're going to speed things up here. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Folks' kick is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Vikings to go on offense for the first time, and it's a rookie at the helm, the 10th overall pick back in April out of Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now McCarthy. Flush to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sebastian Joseph Day able to record his 5th sack of the season. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. And they'll send Boyd in motion left. Now Smith on the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now Geno. That finds the former Jaguar, Calvin Ridley. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Looking to throw McCarthy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
He'll dump this off to Akers. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 3rd and 12. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score.
Well, I think it's back to the drawing board, or should I say in today's game, the Surface tablet after this drive. 3 plays, they go backwards. They look like they've gotten something going right there, but they'll have to punt the football away to end this one.
Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. To throw is Smith. Dancing to his left. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Geno now to throw. Steps away to his left. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. Now inside the 25. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Oh, this is blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. There he goes, right side. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection led to the block.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing now is Geno. Forced out to his left. And getting this just shy of midfield, but spotted at the 49. First down now, but that clock rolling. Being chased out left. Still going inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Steps away. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and they have regained the lead. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead in the intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Oh, some strong running. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Jerome Baker able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. To the air with McCarthy. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Sebastian Joseph Day picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And here's Ryan Wright now
as he's on to punt for Minnesota. Fielded just inside the 30.
This is Tony Pollard.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. Out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. They toss it down to Pollard. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. On 3rd down, it's Pollard.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 2, a little under 2.5 to go. How costly of an interception will that be? It's time to find out. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Pass complete to Naylor, right side. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is indeed good. And they're going to take the lead here as it's now 9-8.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Titans offense and Geno Smith headed back out for this next possession.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the count.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Titans have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So now it's the Vikings' turn, trailing by a touchdown. 1:09 to play. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10.
That's out to the flat for Akers. Here comes 2nd down and 5.
He's back to throw. Dancing to it, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Back to throw.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Pass complete. It's Hockenson.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Throwing now, Smith. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
They'll run again.
And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Gino's going to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Titans, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew